So today is the 18th November 2020 and we are reading Embodiment, the manual you should have been given when you were born. How does it get? It's by Dr. Dane Heal. And how much fun with your body are you willing to have? And everywhere you've separated your body from your being, your body from the chair, from the bed, from where you are sitting, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, online, short, boys, and beyond. And everywhere that you've excluded your body from the magic of your being. Will you please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, online, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the magic being you truly be with total ease? Everything doesn't allow that. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honor, short, boys, and beyond. And what lies about living, body, death, how to live, how not to live, that you have bought from this reality, that you bought and eliminated the truth of it, what it is for you. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honor, short, boys, and beyond. And what is the value of all that? So, before we go to reading, today I'll read a little. What questions? Do you have any questions? Guys, Divya, Sagri, Kavita, Bindu, Seema, all welcome, welcome.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Kanwal,
Jazz.
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
That why do we keep disconnecting? It's like sometimes we are very much connected with ourselves and with the energies, and then after some time, the phase starts when we are completely disconnected.
So, is there anything wrong there?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't give you that good feeling that you keep getting. You get lost.
Choose it. Choose it. It's just a choice. Just a choice. Not right, not wrong, not good, not bad. Just a choice. You keep choosing something and maybe you can choose something else. That is even greater. Thank you for saying that, Jasmine, because just now a light bulb went on that when we keep choosing something, then we solidify that. We make it significant. We can't go beyond that. And if something is inviting you to something greater, you will not be able to see because you're already looking back to where you were. And you have decided that that's a wrong thing to do. And if you were in question at that time, oh my God, okay, is there anything else possible that I haven't even considered? Universe, show me. What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? Hold my hand, take me through.
Correct.
What potencies am I refusing? With holding on to where I was being, what I was choosing. Everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honor, short, boys, and beyonds. So
Thank you.
there is nothing wrong. What's right about this, I'm not getting. Because where you are, there is way beyond that you haven't even imagined is possible.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Deepti. Renu.
Good morning.
Good morning, darling. So, any questions from what we did yesterday? or anything else comes up. No, all right. Here we go. Chapter 6, 34%. Everybody with me?
Yes, Kanwal.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
10-second increment instead of autopilot. Lots of us have done together with me the 10 commandments. And one of the commandment is living 10-second increment. Who all have been living 10-second increment? At least choosing to live. Now, in the now.
Yes.
Yes, Kanwal, we do.
What are the infinite possibilities that you have recognized, that you have acknowledged about living from 10% increment? Does it help in any way? Does it create greater? When you are 10% and not living in the past and not living in the future, you're now living now, 10% now. What else? What else can I do? Now, what else can I do? Has it changed anything?
Yes, we have become more aware of things and inner growth is coming, what I feel. And we see
Cool.
changes, many changes.
Cool. Thank you. Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honor, shirt, boys, and beyond. Why do I say that? You were saying positive, and Kamal is saying destroy and uncreate it. Because there is much more beyond that we have not tapped into. What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? So you destroy and uncreate the past now to choose greater in every now moment. So most of us live our lives on autopilot. Have you noticed that? We move through our lives on autopilot and come out of it only when there's a problem. And we have to look at it to be able to shift and change. We shake ourselves out of autopilot and ask, okay, what is this? Okay, how do I get rid of it? There are people waiting. So one of the other side of autopilot is living in the 10-second increment. Hello, welcome. The newcomers.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning.
Lovely to have you here. So we are reading at 35%, chapter 6. On the other side of pilot is living in 10-second increment. Each 10 seconds of life is new. You get to choose what it's going to be. If you do everything in your life in 10-second increments, you will find you cannot make a wrong decision. You get angry for 10 seconds and get over it. You love someone for 10 seconds. You can love anyone for that amount of time, right? No matter what they are. You can hate someone for 10 seconds. You can divorce your spouse for 10 seconds. And you can love him or her in next 10 seconds. And then you love him. Yes. Can I mute you? Yes, please. Thank you. So you can hate someone for 10 seconds. You can divorce your spouse for 10 seconds. And you can love him or her in 10 seconds. If you live in 10 seconds increment, you create being in the present moment. Rather than living in the moment, most people go on autopilot. Or they are trying to create a plan, a system for the future. I think there should be somebody who and make them enter. There are people waiting. Okay. A plan and a system for the future based on making the right choice or decision that will handle everything forever. How many of you have tried to make a decision which will be forever? Has it worked? No, it can't.
No.
Because you are changing in every moment. Things are changing. Universe is changing. And if you are on the creative edge of things, then you choose in every now moment to create a greater to you, to create a greater tomorrow, to create something different on the planet. So there is a beautiful monthly program that Gary and Dane do is the creative edge of possibilities, I think. It's $130 every month and lots of stuff they give to you. All their classes, excerpts from it, different calls. It's amazing. So if you practice the art of choosing your life in 10-second increment, you will begin to create choice and awareness. Not the same. If you have, please guys, you can stop me anywhere to ask a question. Question is what will take us to a different possibility. Question will show us where to go. And all of us have questions. So please ask them. There is no stupid question, small question, irrelevant question. Questions are questions, and question empower us and everybody else around also. This reading you can do on your own, right? It's that we are together here and we can explore what is working, what isn't working. If you practice the art of choosing your life in 10-second increment, you will begin to create choice and awareness. If you had 10 seconds to choose the rest of your life, what would you choose? Wealth? Okay. Then those 10 seconds are over now. You got 10 seconds to live the rest of your life. What do you? Yes? Aarti, do you want to say something?
No.
Okay. Or so just mute yourself, darling.
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you have 10 seconds to choose the rest of your life, what would you choose? Wealth? Okay. Those 10 seconds are over. You've got 10 seconds to live the rest of your life. What do you choose? Laughter, joy, consciousness. Do you see how autopilot and 10-second increment of choice are mutually exclusive? If you are doing autopilot, you are not doing choice. If you are doing choice, you are not doing autopilot. On a potential humanoid embodiment day, we wake up. You wake up. You perceive the bed you are lying in and the softness of the sheets. You smell your own soft scent on the pillow and the scent of whoever is sleeping next to you. You perceive the warmth of sun shining in the window. You not only feel it, but you can perceive the vibration of it with your body. Then you make a choice for the next 10 seconds. What will it be? If you were not in your head and you were in the moment, what choice would be? It will definitely be different, right? Sounds like a pretty cool way to start the day, don't you think? This level of perception and awareness is not something that you are necessarily going to step in right into, but you can step into a lot of it. It takes practice. You have to be willing to have humanoid embodiment, and you have to be willing to have awareness. You have to be willing to develop total awareness of this beautiful thing called your body. Are you willing? Nobody is willing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Kanwal.
So,
Yes, Kanwal.
any question before we go to chapter 7? You're all there. Nobody wants to ask any question. How does it get any better than
Kanwal, Kanwal, we make a choice, and immediately after 10 seconds another choice. So this choice complete nahi hoti hai and again jump to 10 seconds.
Okay, beautiful question. Now you're choosing to do something and
Hmm.
you're enjoying that. You can choose the
Yeah.
same. You can choose the same thing 10 seconds. 10-second
Mhm.
increment doesn't mean you have to jump to the other conclusion or other choice. If this choice is still working for you, okay, for the 10 minutes, I like to swim. Or for the 10 minutes, I like to sing. Or next 10 seconds, I will like to cook. It's okay. But if you get an awareness of this is not working, then you always have a choice waiting for you. That is the time you can choose. Most of us have chosen something, we will not let go of it. We will keep doing the same thing again and again and expect a different result.
Suppose the choice which I have asked is yet not come into the life. Again 10 seconds.
Now, beautiful. The choice I have asked. What is the choice you have asked? If you are asking for more money in this 10 seconds and if it hasn't come and you can't choose something else, or can you give me an example of what you meant by if you chose it hasn't
No,
come?
it's a general thing.
Not
It's
a
a general thing.
choice,
Say
that is a
money.
conclusion.
No, say money. I have asked for money. So money immediately cannot come in 10 seconds. We have to wait.
It cannot
Or the
come.
universe is arranging for us.
We are not asking, I think you are confusing between ask and choice.
Hmm. Can you clear that?
Ask is a question.
Yeah.
Question is a question when you don't have an answer. So when you asked a question and you asked money, if you're looking for the answer, sorry, it's not going to come. Because that is not a question. That is a conclusion. I want 10,000 rupees now. Question would be, what else is possible? What can I do and be to create money right away? What choices do I have that I need to take to have money right away? How much money? How little money is not the question. You have already concluded for this thing, I want 10,000 rupees, and now I'm asking for this 10,000. It should show up. It will show up when it has to show up. You can't limit the time limit to the universe or to your ask. You just ask, what else is possible for me to create more money? Now you cannot conclude anything. You have sent out a request to the universe. The universe will show it to you, show you the different possibilities for you to create more money. That is an ask. Now, choices, what choices can I make? Now, okay, I can go and have a bath. I can go and cook. I can go for a dance. I can go for shopping. I can go for party. I can sleep. And if you are sleeping, that doesn't mean that you can have to get up after 10 minutes and choose another. This all thing is when we make a choice and we stick by it, no matter what, to prove that we have taken a right choice, this tool will function there. For you to have total freedom to choose again. Tell me how often you made a choice and then you have to stick with it. How often have you made a choice and then you thought that I have to stick to it? I can't now let go of it.
So many times before. Now, of course, not. But before, we always
So now,
used to take
give
the choice.
me one example when you don't do it now. When do you choose different?
Like I choose to go out for a movie and others this thing I said no, I don't want to go because of rush and all whatever.
So you make a
Or I
choice.
want to go for a mall and then I say nay, it's okay, no, I'm not going because of.
And earlier you would have gone no matter what?
Maybe.
So are you willing to be uncomfortable with the choices you are choosing?
No.
No. So that means
I
you
don't
choose.
want to be uncomfortable, no? Why should I be
So you want to
uncomfortable?
choose the same thing again and again. How do you choose? Okay, let me ask you. How do you choose?
No.
How do you make a choice?
I didn't get your question, Karan. I didn't
How do
understand.
you make one choice? When you choose something, what comes up? How do you make it? You make it from points of views or you make it from the joy of it?
No, joy, of course, joy.
No, those two choices that you just mentioned, the energy I
That
got.
was, but the first was with the joy I'm going. Then another thing came. No, okay, now this
What came? What came?
COVID and all. I'm
So
not
there were
going.
point of view, right?
Point of view, yeah.
So is always all. So you have to choose always from judgment, right?
Kanwal, I can share something.
No, not only.
Go ahead.
Actually, when you say about choices, previously, when I was not in access, if anything went wrong means if I had some bad fight with my husband or something like that in my family. I used to think over it for a very long time. I used to be on that point, कि हाँ, अब तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता, and I used to stop everything. Means um, at that point I was कि हाँ अब मेरा कैसे होगा क्या होगा हर चीज को लेके इतना ज्यादा सोचने हो जाता and now I have a choice and if he's fighting if he's sad I said okay it's your choice you can be sad it's not my choice I am always going to be happy and it's going to be very great for me and the energy shifts like this with
Thank
the
you.
snap of fingers.
Thank you. But here, Deepthi, we are talking about how do you
To
make a
choose.
choice? Of
Yeah,
course,
when you say
you
about
make a choice because you know that the other choice is available. Earlier, we did
sure.
not know that choices were available to us. We knew there was either or choice, two choices. One I can fight with him, and one I can accept that and diminish me. I mean, that is what I was working from when I for access. Now I know I
Yeah,
have got million other choices, and there is nothing that diminishes me. Uh, it I mean, no point of view, right?
exactly.
E-
And when I do the
Embodiment is
choice
everything.
now,
So the embodiment is everything this reality includes. So I can choose anything. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. So when I come from there, you are very beautiful. You just shared. You can just go ahead with the, oh my God, I have another choice. I want to be happy. And I'm not choosing sadness or fight or anything else. That's beautiful. But when you make a choice to do something on your own, in the morning, getting up in the morning, you make a choice.
yeah.
Do you stick with those choices throughout the day?
No, not at this moment because today only
No
when I
matter
got up
what.
now it was yeah, now it is just shifting like this. Okay, what I'm choosing, what I'm saying, it is just shifting in few seconds now. I
Yeah.
don't have to be that pathetic now. कि पूरा दिन मेरा खराब जाएगा एक बात सोच ली तो.
So
It's
you
not
are
that.
choosing from the energy. Are you choosing from the energy?
Yes, yes. When I am feeling good is good for me. When I'm not feeling good is not good for me. Anyhow.
Exactly. You're the top priority, right?
Yeah.
So the
Now it's that.
potency, yeah. So the potency of embodiment is the ability to be you regardless of what occurs around you. Creating your life allows you to choose what you wish to do without being subject to this reality. So you have a power to be who you truly be. Mamta was talking about going to a mall, aha, and then suddenly she got aware of pandemic. If I were in her place, I would suggest her, I would ask another question. Is that a judgment or an awareness?
Asking the question would be awareness.
Asking yourself, where am I functioning from? Am I functioning from awareness or am I functioning from judgment? What are people functioning from in this reality at this moment? All judgments about COVID. How many people? Then everybody should have it, right?
Yeah.
So where are we? Where are people functioning from who don't get it? Or where are people functioning from who get it? They buy into it.
Point of view.
They buy into it. That it's true. That I can have it. That I will get it if I talk to this one. Or if I go out. So I would just suggest that you please ask a question. Every time.
Kanwal,
Not be on autopilot. Yes,
when it is up to relationship, money, when it is up to relationship, money, everything works very smoothly for me. But when it comes to my body, means my body weight or something, though I look at myself, ki, what else is possible, then to my body saying that I'm not happy with this. So I do a lot of exercises and I reduce weight. That after
1 minute,
leaving
1 minute. Can I stop you?
changes.
Can I stop you, darling?
Yeah.
Is that a conclusion or an awareness? My body says.
No, it's not happy. That energy is not happy when you see yourself.
So is that a body or you?
When you
have you bothered to ask your body what it like to look like?
Many a times, but my body never reminded me anything.
Sorry, I couldn't hear, darling. You're gone, Deepthi.
Yeah, I'm over here only. Hello.
Couldn't hear, darling. Couldn't hear what.
आ रही आवाज?
हाँ, अभी आ रही है.
अब आ रही है आवाज. I was saying I have been in questions for so many times, this same question. But कोई आंसर नहीं था and कोई आंसर नहीं था and only conclusion I was कि नहीं, lose weight. मेरे को ये अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. But that was, I definitely know कि it is just projection of so many things I'm having since childhood.
So would you be, what if you knew that your body was a compass or a guide to the secret, mysterious, magical life that you can have with it, in communion with it? You are a doctor, you know that there are so many systems functioning beautifully well without your interference in your body.
Yeah.
So can you trust it with one more thing to keep the body the way it desires?
Yeah.
So actually, have you done a body class?
No, I'm just waiting for it. Lockdown हो गया, मैंने sign किया तो.
I say the part of the purpose of the body class is to give you the information about energies you have in your body that help you to be healthy.
Kanwal, can I say something?
Yes, please go ahead.
Hi, Kanwal, Geetu this side, and I can so relate to what you're saying here, that choices is what we have to make and things will start falling in place. Though I'm not concluding something, but then I have to be in the question. So I'm getting the awareness. So thanks to all the people who have questioned here. I remember you saying at one point of time, when you're in a class, you don't even have to ask, you get the answers of your questions. And I'm glad that I'm getting those. Thank you.
Thank you, darling. So do you know that it can be joyful, even fun to move your body in the way that promotes health and well-being? What if you followed your body instead of having a point of view? What if you held it hand, function in sync with your body? Body is always talking to you, whispering to you. But when you're so much in your head that I have to go thin and this, I don't get answers, I'm asking questions, I want answers. Asking question is not for getting answers. It's for getting awareness. It's for listening. When you ask a question, the whole kainat gets to give you what you're asking for. But you're so much into your head that you don't listen. The whispers. So I would request.
Sometimes it is difficult to differentiate between.
Let's finish this, Mamta. I would request you
Sorry.
relish.
Sorry.
I would request you to relish the embodiment, to enjoy, to be with it, to sync with it. It's like dancing. Can you dance in rhythm with a partner if you have your own point of view and the partner has his own point of view? No, you can't. You have to be in rhythm to dance. What if your body knows way more than you have ever acknowledged? What if you could contribute to your body, receive from your body, be with your body in a way that would generate and create so much more ease, joy, and glory and magic in your life? We read a magazine, we listen to a friend, we come home and start. Tulsi ka 10 patta kha lo, 4 patte wo pi lo, pani wo pi lo, 4 glass subah uthe ke pi lo. Come on. You're putting it into, like yesterday we said, you put kachra into your body. You think it's right, it might be kachra for the body. How about asking your body what it requires, what desires? Our bodies can be an incredible guide and compass for more in every area of your life, not only health and not only what's concerning your body. And so many times we refuse to acknowledge, honor, and listen to our bodies. Anything, everywhere that you're doing that, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, honor, short, boys, and beyond. Yes, Mamta, you were saying something. Sorry. Hello? Mamta's gone? Chalo, she'll come back. Anybody else? Being with your body is an act of honoring and receiving the brilliance of your body. Sorry, guys. I was just thrown away by my net. Hello?
Yes, Kanwal, you're back. Yeah, you are back.
So, Mamta,
Yes, ma'am.
You were asking something, darling.
Yes, I said sometimes it's difficult that body is talking or the mind is talking.
So I think before we started this conversation, I asked you to ask a question. Is it a judgment? Is it my mind, or is it awareness? It's a practice. It's a building of a muscle. We have never done it all our lives. Nobody even told us this, that you could communicate with your body, that your body knows more than you. We've always been told it's evil, body is evil. And once you start honoring it, start receiving the information, the brilliance of your body, from and being in allowance and gratitude and having no point of view, you will get to be friendly with it. When you have a friend, you like somebody that, and then you build up your relationship, don't you? With your spouse, with your children, you build up relationship. The same way we have never been told, so we have to build up relationship. So please ask, is it my body talking? Or is it my head talking? And also there's another way. The lightness of your body, your is an indicator that that's what is true for you. But if you go into conclusion and then it contracts you, so that is a guide. You're contracted means you're judging, means you're going into your head. When it's light and it's joyous, when it's aha, oh my God, that's what is awareness. That's what's true for you. What would that create? Something that is that light and joyous. What would that change? Everything that you're asking for. You have to use these tools.
You can do a muscle test.
Thanks, Kanwal.
You can also do third thing. The Jazz just said you can do a muscle test. You can.
Yeah, you could do a muscle test. Go ahead.
Would you like to explain, Jazz, how you do it?
Sure. And this, yeah, as I walk around, yes, I can. So if there's a food that you wish, or you're confused about foods, because anybody who knows me knows how much I love food. So that's my, that's my thing every day. So every day I come downstairs in the kitchen. I mean, I don't cook that much, but whatever. I look at the foods and I'm just overwhelmed because I want to eat everything. So I just hold up, foods, because then my mind is going like 100 miles a minute and I'm confused, like, what the hell am I going to eat? So I just narrow it down, and then I just hold the food in front of my solar plexus, and I just stand like, shoulder width apart, and I just ask my body, if you would like to eat this, show me. And if it leans forward or towards it, then I know I better eat this fast. And if it just moves away or doesn't do anything, then I'll ask one more time just to be sure, like, body, do you want to eat this? And no movement means open another cabinet or order from a restaurant. So that's how I use it for food, drinks every day. Even today I ate out at a restaurant and it works for me. And also the heavy and light. I was going to share something quickly. I had a lot of trouble using the heavy and light. I was like, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't, how do people know? And I was just going into this, like, how does it work? So the easiest way I found that it worked for me was I thought of my favorite food, like my all-time favorite food. So I thought of it and it made me feel like orgasmic and like just freaking amazing, light, floating. And then I thought of the worst food, green peas. I will starve, but I will not eat green peas. So as soon as I thought of green peas, I was like, oh, like I'm choking, like I can't even breathe. So I knew instantly that was the easiest example for me is food. So then I recognized like where my light feeling is and where I contract and exactly where it is. And then I asked more questions like, is my name Jazz? Do I live in Dallas? Blah, blah, blah. So I could recognize the difference. And that's it.
Thank you for that. And Mamta, she was one thing very beautiful Jazz said is that, what did you say? I lost the track. Okay, anyway. Beside that, what all she told you, and okay, yeah, what I just came. She goes forward towards the thing that
this exercise is there in the book. This is there in the book. I read it. Muscle test.
Okay, good. So one more thing I would like to add to it is it might be different for you. So you have to ask what's your yes. Her yes is going towards the food and going forward. My yes is not going forward. So what is yours? So hold on to something and ask, universe, show me what's my yes.
Okay.
And then if you go forward, that is your yes. If you go sideways, that's your yes. So get to know you first. And you would know what is your yes.
Thanks, Jazz, and thanks, Kanwal. Brought a lot of awareness in my world. Thank you.
Good. So, Mamta, did that answer your question? Did that give you some awareness?
Yes, Kaval. Yes, Kaval. Yes.
Thank you. So we're reading.
Kanwal,
Yes.
can I share some more about this?
Yes,
See,
please.
to build this muscle, it's a good idea to just ask body, what would you like to wear today? See, instead of going into very difficult questions, so even if your mind interferes and you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. So I started like that. I would go and stand in front of my cupboard and say, body, what would you like to wear today? My eyes would go to something and I would just pick and wear it. So my body got the idea, okay, she's going to do what I'm telling her to do. So then it was, with
Am I going or you're going? Hey.
the awareness. So
Yes.
that may help.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
Can I say something, Kanwal?
Yes,
Hi.
please go ahead.
Yeah. Kanwal, I yesterday shared about my plaster thing, no? So before plaster, my body was saying certain kind of clothes it would like to wear. And I was not listening to it. And trust me, because of plaster, now I have to wear those only. So body can create, I'm just and it can create because I used to get flash of those clothes that you wear these. I would not like to wear what you are wearing currently, and I didn't listen. So it is like this is so funny for me, and I'm just coming across.
How beautiful is that you started recognizing?
Yes.
So please acknowledge that and then tap yourself. Well, what else is possible now?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. So your body is your animal. How do animal treat you? You do whatever you do, you push them aside, you don't talk to them for days, you're not around, and when you are around, they're there for you. The body is like that. Body doesn't have any point of view, loves you totally, is your obedient servant. So whatever comes out of your mouth and whatever goes in your head is picked up by your body and it will create that for you. So be aware what you're saying. Have you ever had an animal that loves your unconditionally, that cares for you so much that it doesn't matter what you do? It doesn't matter if you are absolutely asshole. It doesn't matter if you yell at it. It is always there for you. For me, it's my horse. He's there for me all the time. Is there somebody here who wants to mute themselves, please? Anju, can I mute you, please? Thank you, darling. Did you want to ask a question, Anju?
No.
Okay, so thank you. Just unmute yourself, darling. Have you ever had okay. It is always there for you. For me, it's my horse. He is there for me all the time. Can you imagine what it would be like if you allowed your communion with your body to be like that? You have got a very intelligent animal. You are connected with it intimately in every way. It's your body. Would you claim and own the communion and connection with your body that is possible and that is true for you? When you do feel that communion, it's always joy and peace. You have a very joyful and peaceful body if you will allow it to be. Chapter 8, True Caring. True caring is acknowledging the infinite choice that each individual has. True caring is being willing to allow another person to make choices even if you think those choices might hurt them. It's being willing to allow someone that you care about to choose to live their lives if they are choosing that. That's true caring. Most people have misidentified and misapplied what caring means. They think caring means something like, I'll try to stop you from doing anything that I think might hurt you. And if I can stop you, then I'll judge you because I care about you. Have you ever had your parents do that? All the time. My mom cares about me so much. And when I told her that I was learning to jump with my horse over fences, she said, oh my God, be careful. You could fall and get hurt. I was going out of my first jumping lesson with my horse, nervous already. Thank you very much. And she said, oh, be careful because you can fall and get hurt. Guess what? I've fallen off horses 4 other times. But this was the only time I'd fallen that I hadn't landed on my feet. It was the only time I landed smack flat on the ground. My helmet came over onto my face and rubbed off all the skin on my nose. And guess what? I was pissed at my mom. What do? We get pissed at other people who say that. We don't get pissed off with us for buying that. He says, isn't that interesting? I got mad at my mother instead of asking myself, why did I buy that shit? What was I doing? I bought her point of view that I could get hurt by jumping with my horse over fences. Excuse me, I can get hurt by jumping with my horse? If I am in total awareness, am I going to get hurt doing anything? No. I'd have the awareness not to do something that was going to hurt me. I have the awareness not to go there. So when you are blaming somebody else, will you get any awareness? Can any awareness come into your periphery? No, because you're so overwhelmed by making others wrong. Mothers have told me where their kids are going to do something they think is risky. The first thing that hits them is the fear their kid will get hurt. I ask them, is that fear your point of view? Yes or no? And they always say no. It's a point of view they've learned through years of being a mother, through a long line of mothers who bred guilt and fear into their children in an effort to protect them from getting hurt. I ask mothers, do guilt and fear prevent your kids from getting hurt? Or do they actually create a greater possibility of them hurting themselves? They pretty much always agree that guilt and fear of getting hurt aren't helpful. So I ask them, what would be a different choice? What about helping your children to become more aware? So instead of saying, be careful, we can change it by saying, be aware. Have you noticed whenever you say, what about helping your children to become more aware? Hi, Sharad, how are you? So you can do this by asking them questions. Hey, honey, how does that feel to you? Does it feel exciting? Is there anything about it that's not exciting? Is there any heaviness about it? Is there anything you're worried about? Is there anything? No. Cool. Have a great time. That's the difference you can create when you encourage awareness and ask questions. When I told my mom I was going to jump with my horse over a fence, she didn't encourage me to be aware. She didn't ask, hey, are you excited? I would have said, yeah. She didn't ask, are you worried about it at all? I would have said, I have a great time. I'm looking forward to this. My horse kicked off its back shoe because he wanted to jump so badly. I think we'll have fun. She didn't ask a question. She didn't encourage awareness. Instead, she slammed me with her point of view. This was misidentifying as caring. But caring is not about imposing your point of view or controlling the shit out of everybody you love to make sure they do what you decided is best for them. If you look at a situation from the truth of caring, which is more empowering, asking questions or imposing a point of view on someone, what do you want to do with your kids? Do you want to impose your point of view on them and have them buy it? Or would you rather ask them questions that encourage them to be aware of what they are doing? Empower them. How often do you just tell them what they're supposed to do rather than asking a question? I had a friend whose daughter went to live in Mexico, and girl's mother kept saying to her, be careful, darling. Be careful, be careful. The daughter called her dad and said, Dad, what should I do? Mom is driving me nuts with this be careful stuff. He said to her, honey, it's more important to be aware than it is to be careful. Being careful comes from the idea that everything is going to go bad. Being aware simply means you are aware of the energy. Feel the energy of a situation and you will stay out of trouble. How often have you experienced that? Being in the energy, following your knowing, perceiving, knowing, being and receiving. Has it been more amazing than being careful? Several months later, after his daughter had tried to return to US, she called him out one night and said, Dad, call me and tell me I have to come home right now. Things are not feeling right at this party. There are 3 drunken guys here and 6 more on the way. And there are only 3 girls. Call me and tell me I have to come home. That's being aware. That's the kind of the result you can create by teaching your kids to ask questions and to be aware rather than careful. You may, hey guys, it's 9. You may have misapplied caring with your body. You may have done this with your body. You may have decided something like this, I care about my body, so I will have it do everything I've decided is best for it. I care about my body. I will put on only that much amount of thing, only in that particular time limit, only whatever that is. What if your body had another point of view? What if your body wanted something else that you is all the time telling you and you're not listening? And what intensity of awareness and potency are you refusing? And that if you actually could choose it, you would have total ease in perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving in totality about what your body requires, about what it will create, what will create greater. And everything that doesn't allow that, for you to be present in every now moment, to perceive, know, be, and receive. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, online, short boys, and beyonds. There are times, for example, when you might wake up in the morning. Where am I? You may have done this with your body. You may have decided something like this. I care about my body, so I will have it do everything I've decided is best for it. I am going to have some more ozone now without ever asking you what you would like, body. Here, body, swallow some more fish oil. There are times, for example, when you might wake up in the morning and think you are tired. And if that's your point of view, you'll impose it on your body. But instead of doing that, what if you asked your body a question? Hey, body, are you tired? Simple, isn't it? It might say, no, I feel fine. I got 8 hours of sleep. You, the being, were out last night playing around or working or whatever it is that you were doing. So that's why you think you should be tired. But I'm not tired. I feel great. The important thing is asking your body. Caring doesn't come from decision or a point of view. It comes from asking your body, what is this? What's this showing up? Okay. So caring doesn't come from a decision or a point of view. It comes from asking your body what is it desires and being willing to honor its request. That is caring. If your body says, I don't want to take that vitamin pill anymore, even if you've been asking them for 25 years, you will be willing to listen to it and honor its request. I have been feeling tired lately because we have been doing so much work without any real time off. And this morning when I got up, I had the thought I was to go jogging. I asked my body, do you want to go jogging? It said, yeah, let's go. So I went out for just a little while, and it was really energizing to me, even though I woke up with the idea that I was tired. It was a lot more caring to ask my body what it needed and to listen to its request, rather than assuming I knew what was best for it. How often have you done that? I know what's best for my body. I must go for a walk. And then that walk, when the body is also saying only 15 minutes, but you will go for 1 full hour or maybe more. How often have you done that? Your body wants to have a paratha, mulika, and it just wants to have maybe half of it. But you have 2, 3 because you got the awareness that it wanted paratha. You have to ask all the way through. You can't decide after asking one question that it wants a paratha and you get, yes for it. And then you go ahead eating 2, 3. Is it making any sense? I asked my body, it wanted paratha, so I gave it. How many? So chapter 9 is time now. And we haven't done much. We are not even halfway through the book. And we have only tomorrow. Guys, did you read read the pages yesterday? No. None of you.
Yes, I read.
Mamta is the only good student. So what do you want me to do tomorrow? Do you want me to read or would you read and ask me questions?
Kanwal, pick up the important topics and discuss that or read that.
What is important for me may not be important for you, love.
Yeah, that is all. But even whatever is what you find according to your energy.
No, this book is for you. How about you asking me questions?
Yeah.
How about you reading and asking me questions? So that is what Mamta wants. What do the
chapter
others
16 goes with conversation with body.
What do others
chapter
want?
16 goes with conversation with body.
She wants conversation with body. What do others want?
Co-creation with body.
Oh, no, though I don't want those questions that are right to ask. I want you to ask what concerns you. I want you to ask what is in this book. We are reading this book, right? Who has the point of view that the only way to keep your body flexible is to torture it with exercise and yoga? Excuse me, have you heard of?
Not me.
Have you heard of? Joy of movement. So what is the joy of movement that you people have? We all have different joy of movement. So what's your joy of movement? Would you rather create a problem to solve with your body, or you would be in sync with it and live from the joy of moment? What if your body was just all the time wanting to just have joy, ease filled, never a problem? What do you look when you look into the mirror? What do you see? Guys, you have to answer. You have to let me know where we stand, what we want, what we desire from these 3 days, or 2 days already gone from the last day.
Kanwal, hello.
Yes,
Kanwal.
Simona. Yes.
Kanwal, what is the difference between me and my body?
Tell me, what's the difference between you and your body?
Hello?
You tell me, what is the difference between you and your body?
Me and my body, mane. I think there is no difference. I think there is no difference.
Where does your question come from? There is no difference. Where does your question come from?
Mane, why I am asked to my body?
Okay, you're brilliant. So, who eats, you or your body?
Me.
You eat. Who wears clothes, you or your body?
Me.
Do you even need a body? You as a being, do you ever need a body?
No, no.
So you have chosen, you, the enormous you, the magnificent you, the universe, you, the Simona universe, has chosen this body for this lifetime, right?
Yes, yes. Yes.
So you, what does your body needs? Clothes, your body needs to eat, your body needs to move, your body needs to sleep. Do you need to sleep? Do you need to move?
No.
So what is the difference? When you look into the mirror, what do you see?
Me.
You see your body or you see you? I have never seen me. I've only experienced me. I have only sensed me. I've only who I am. I don't think I have words for that. Do you? Are you your body? Your body will go away. Will you go away with your body? Or you will still be there?
Kanwal, can I just add something here?
Yes, please go ahead.
Now, when you say, like when I look at my spectacles, I say, this is these are my spectacles. And then when I look at a book, I say, this is my book. So I am not the spectacle, I'm not the book. So when you say this is my body, then the body is different from you, the being. So I don't know if that helps.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Hi, good morning, Kanwal.
Hi, sir. Sharad, how are you? Lovely to have you here.
I'm good. Yeah, it's a little early for my body or for me. I just wanted to. I have a suggestion. There's the ease. I think the ease is something that I find missing with the body. There's that whole ease of, okay, let's do this and let's do that, and it's almost like I'm I'm dictating to my body all the time, and the body's at uneasy about things. So either I have to stop dictating to the body, or I have to. The body still has to choose ease. So I was just wondering if you can answer that, or if you want to, if we can study something about that. Or, I don't know.
Okay. So actually, body is ease-filled, and body is magnificent and amazing guide and facilitator. And you know, I keep repeating again the same thing again and again, that there are 9 systems were functioning in your body. You don't have to worry about the next breath. You don't have to worry about what you eat, where it goes. It's so ease-filled. Body loves to be in sync with all the systems, and they are functioning perfectly well without your interference. Only when we start interfering, then there is a problem. So you so beautifully said that what I got was that we are not sync with our bodies. We are not in communion with our bodies.
Yeah.
We, the being, think we know more. I mean, just imagine a child is to be born, conceived, and for 9 months, the child gets the food, grows, all the organs and body make space for it, and it nurture, and, you know, the nature nurtures and makes it healthy and ready for you to look after. And then you say, okay, nature out, body out. Now I know how to bring up the child. If you were in sync with the nature, would you not ask questions to your body or to the being that's the new being that has come in? What can then change if you were in sync with it? Body, what would you like? Like we were talking about here, about how to make children aware of things rather than imposing on them our caring, the caring that we have learned from this reality. So,
but actually, I find it little, like weird to ask, like, body, what do you want? Like, if I'm in sync, do I really have to even ask the body, what would you like to wear? Body, what would you like to eat? Exactly. I find it like I'm two people that time. I'm talking. Sorry
for interfering. You said it beautifully. If you
I was
were
just saying
in
that,
sync, if you were in sync, are you?
No.
So what would it take for you to be in sync?
Right.
What would it take for you to be in sync with your body? That is the question I would ask. Body, what would it take?
I just have to tell sometimes the being to shut up. Like this. Too much pressure on the body.
You are the being. You don't have to tell. You just have to shut up.
You have to shut up. Good one. Thank you.
You just have to ask. Okay, body, what would it take to create a body? We'll always know that ought to exist the way it ought to exist. And allow it to exist. I tell everybody to look into the mirror and ask your body, what would you like to look like? Once you'll get that, one sentence, once you get into your, recognize that and acknowledge it and ask everywhere you are, whenever some point comes up, and say, body, what would you like to look like, be like, have like? Create yourself like. If you give it your freedom, it will swipe you off your feet. It will surprise you what it can do. And that is not what we have been told in this reality. We have never been guided to let the body know, but let us know what it requires. We've always been judging it, imposing it. Judgment is one of the done things in this reality. And in Access, we are learning that no, it doesn't help. There is something more, there's something greater. So we are refusing to be the magic we truly be.
I have one more question. It's in sync with what I was asking. So my creation, when I'm creating something, I'm creating a song or acting or whatever. So is the being doing all that, or is my body doing all that? I'm a little confused.
Very beautiful question. I think shared with my book reading club also, that there is this Elizabeth Gilbert who has written Love, Pray and Eat,
Love,
Love,
Eat, Pray, Love.
and Love.
Yeah, I've read one of the books, yeah.
Okay. So she had an interview on the TED Talk and I listened to that, and she said that she was saying that when I wrote this book, and then when I was writing the second book, everybody told me this first book did so well, and now you have to live up to that. And also there was so much of pressure and things like that. And then she, to cut it short, what I got, the gist was that there is an idea that's floating. If you are present, you will catch it. It will come to you.
Mm.
If you are not present, it will go to somebody else. So how often do we let the idea go? My father was a writer and a poet, and he would say, my grandfather was also right. There were many writers in our family. So what I heard from them was कि वो उतरती है. My father used to say, get me a pen and a paper, वो उतर रही है. I mean, like I'm getting the awareness of it. Have you noticed that when you sit down to write, you don't have words, but when you get the words, you get the paper and pencil and put them on it?
Yes.
रैश की तरह डाउनलोड होती है.
बिल्कुल. You get download.
Like how Raz would download, Gary would download what Raz would say. शरद तू रोज आ जाया कर यार, बड़े प्यारे क्वेश्चन पूछता है. आ जा.
Thank you. Well, मैं सुबह का था मेरा, but today I think my body was made me just get up. Being को shut up करके body उठ गई.
So sometimes you have to tell your body to overrule your being.
All the time, na?
Yeah, sometimes. When it concerns the body.
Thank you.
So you are,
okay,
you are so gifted. We are all gifted. We can all write. But if you have a point of view, you can't.
Kanwal, he's an excellent singer.
I know. Don't I know that?
Kanwal, he's an excellent singer. इससे एक song तो बोलो please. Sharad sing a song.
I know. Why not?
Okay, what is that? Body के ऊपर.
Let me just stop the recording. Sorry, Sharad. Let me just stop the recording before we start.